might probably be lying down below the dam wall. You never know. Ambushing for the antelope species that may come down to drink water before the sun sets. Oh, there is. Oh, speaking of the devil. Wow, fantastic. Awesome. I'm just gonna turn the vehicle around. Remember that same position, yeah.
So I looked there first, and then I was going to look there, but you looked there first.
Oh, wonderful. We the A-team, Seth. We rock. We rock and ramble. But it's lying down in a very awkward position. I'm going to try my best to get in there, but if we can't, we can't. It's very rocky over here. This is one of Induna's favorite sleeping sport or resting sport during the day. Oh, it's rolling over. Just gonna stop here for now. Hello, gorgeous boy. Wonderful. Station we have relocated in where in the drainage line by Gowrie Dam.
Okay, copy that, visible.
Affirmative, yeah, is visible. The visual is about 3 out of 5 at the moment. Yeah. Negative text. Basically, it's just in the drainage line on the eastern edge of Gowrie Dam Wall.
Okay, copy that. Can you move on motion?
Yeah, as I said, the video is about 3 out of 5 at the moment, but he might come out of the drainage line anytime from now. So yeah, it's a one vehicle starting at the moment, but I can make space for whoever's going to get here first.
What you got there? Yeah, should be the set is one in with Gowrie Dam. Make my way slowly from Kayamon, see if it's there. Okay, copy that. Thanks. We'll also with the family. I'll let you know what's happening.
So obviously Induna did not have any luck on the nyala that he was hunting this morning after we had left him. So this is the ideal position for the leopard to sit and wait for the antler species to come down to the dam. Look at that, yawning and rolling over. So you might be getting mobile soon, yeah? If you see the leopard starts getting restless and rolling over and yawning, stretching, and then he's about to get mobile. It's very typical with all cat species. He's yawning again. It's just like a regular cat. There is not much difference between the wild and the regular cat in terms of behavior, interaction and socialization. So if you understand a regular cat's behavior, and you could easily understand the wild cat's behavior as well. The flies are giving him hard times there. Biting him continually. Hi Larry, good afternoon to you. And Larry is asking if we have seen Misho lately. Just excuse me for a sec, Larry, I'm just going to answer the radio. Yeah?
Your English speaking, you got one station from Arachi, the third one,
Yeah, he is currently lying flat cat just in the donga here.
Yeah, Ryan, I think it said you want to come and look at including cheetah and strip now.
Copy. Where bought in, huh?
I was one cheetah and strip, but I don't think I will come myself. But he said you only make it way down there.
Like a copy, yeah. Yeah, still very fat cat here in some position. Here we go, it's getting up. Nice yawn, yeah. Look at the size of his canines. Very, very big and sharp. Larry, I haven't seen Misha lately, but I've been seeing his tracks along Chidakat line fairly recently, and this morning also we saw a relatively fresh young male Leopard tracks, which I assume that it could have been Misha, because the last time the Jima guy saw him, he headed east into Touchwood, so he might be operating in the eastern part of the reserve, since he has been abandoned by the mother. Yeah? Standing by for Patrick.
Come back. Yeah, go. Yeah, Ryan asked to book that thing, but I said he can come. So maybe you can see him, or maybe you can hear when the rest of that home.
This is licking himself, yeah? It's also a typical behavior with kids at dawn and at dusk to clean themselves. Hi, says again, and says is asking if the cat nap has the same effect to the wild cats as well, like it does to the regular cats. Very much so, yeah. It does have a same effect to both wild and regular cats. Look at this guy. He's very happy, very healthy, energetic, and everything, yeah. He's going to try and catch something tonight. There's lots of impalas in quarantine. So he might make his way up to quarantine later this evening. And the good thing about Misha and Induna being within the Miami territory is because they know this area very, very well. So they were born and brought up in this area, so they know where to go and look for food and where there's lots of food, obviously, and where is a no-go area for them. It's, the mother has traveled around with them extensively. And interestingly, the leopards will never ever forget their birthplace. So they will always come back into the area where they were born and brought up. That's the reason why, and we are still seeing Mission and Induna being active within the mom's territory. Same as lions. I've seen the lions and keep coming back in the area where they were born and brought up. So they have a very, very good memories as well. But if the moms bump on them, then wouldn't tolerate them to some degree. Because she has abandoned them completely. They are completely independent leopards. That's why, and even the boys themselves and the Mission Induna spend less time together. And it's not the way they grew up. So they grew up as brothers, and they were interacting and socializing and sometimes sharing meals together when they were still too young. And since they have become independent, they are starting to intolerate each other. Very beautiful cat, yeah. Just look at all the spots and all of his body. His eyes and his pink nose makes him so gorgeous. But how could someone think of destroying such a magnificent creature like a leopard? He's going to get mobile soon. So he's yawning rapidly now. And the temperature has dropped. Yeah, go.
I'm coming on Wilbur Road down, so sometime I just come straight to the demo.
Just before the demo, he's basically Lalapansi, south of the crossing. Yeah. Okay. Just move it up, and then he's. Looks like he's gonna get mobile soon. Yeah.
Right. Thanks. Okay.
Laurie is also asking if Misha and Induna will be a threat to Karula's new cubs if they cross path each other. I don't think so. I don't think the cubs will be afraid to the boys. Just to begin with, Laurie, I mean, I'm sure the boys know that the mother has a new cubs, and they will be able to recognize them as the brothers or sisters, depending on the sex of the cubs, which no one is really sure about the sex of them. It's still very small. It's very hard to sex them. I have seen the Karula's first litters of cubs turn in Tingana, coming across the boys and the mom on the kill, and there hasn't been any freight between the children themselves, but the mom did not tolerate their presence at all, because they were also fully independent. So she just got her head down in the grass and growled at them, and they literally moved off. So yeah, there wouldn't be any freight at all. Yeah, go text. So just stand by there. I'm gonna make my way out. Yeah, Ryan is on lock. Yeah, I'm gonna be pulling out of the sighting. Yeah? I'm pulling out now, Sydney. You're more than welcome to pull in. How's it, man? Unfortunately, we have to make space available for the other game drive vehicles to come in and have a look as well. Great sighting, eh? Wonderful sighting. was disengaging the low range. And sometimes it doesn't release properly, so you have to stop and reverse and stop and move forward again, and then it will automatically disengage itself. This way. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely, yeah. Great drive, yeah. And later, just to finish off on your question, the reason why, the major reason why the mother leopard wouldn't tolerate the previous cubs to interact with the new cubs is to try and avoid crossbreeding as much as possible. Otherwise, there will be the problem of the crossbreeding. So that's why she has to make sure that she kicks them out and don't allow them to interact with the new cubs. Like we have seen with the Kudos first leaders of cubs, and they've established the own territories in the western sectors and another data in the eastern part of the Jima Game Reserve, and it also overlaps into the Bershok area, and every now and then they do pass through Kudos territories, and also even the Kudos itself also overlaps into Mam's territory in Aratusa, and she comes back into a territory. So they do move around. They'll come through every now and then, but they wouldn't stay in the area for a long period of time. Otherwise, they will end up cross breeding, which is not a very good thing, as you know. That crossbreeding is a very problematic with all the animals that live within the Greater Kruger National Park. So yeah, that's basically the entire reason why she separates them completely. And again, leopards are solitary cats. They live the independent life, and they don't need to come across each other from time to time, which sometimes they do. Maybe once in a while they will get together and socialize for a few minutes, and then they go to separate ways again. So it's a very interesting behavior that they have. Anyway, this is the end of our PM Safari. Wonderful drive again this afternoon. As Seb said at the back of the vehicle, saying that the drive this morning is precisely the same as this morning. We started with elephants in the beginning of the morning drive, and we ended up with the Induna, the young male leopard. And again, it happened the same way. This afternoon we saw some elephants first, and saw quite a few impalas, and the same young Leopard again at the end of the drive. So it's a fantastic drive on my side, and it's something that it does happen sometime, but not very often, where you'll see the same animals in one day. So, and again, so much for joining us and sending all the questions through. You have been watching Wild F, and my name is Patrick. Seb has been behind the camera. Melissa back in final control, and have a good day. Bye for now. We'll see you again in the morning.